So this year, since I came out, I have been visible to my community, which is the Hmong community, and we have many, many, many gifted individuals. And a lot of our gifted individuals that are coming out right now, the same as I am, we have different gifts that weren't really talked about or considered traditional in our culture. So I am feeling a little bit like I'm doing something wrong. In our culture, whether you're male or female, it's highly recommended that you wait until you have a spouse so they can help you on the physical side while you're doing the spiritual work so that nothing bad happens to you and that you're kept safe. Additionally, it is a very hard journey. It doesn't matter what kind of gifts you have. Trying to access spiritual world and doing these kind of spiritual and energetic work, it's a risk for you. Anything can happen, especially if you don't use regular protection measures or if you aren't sure how to cleanse you or your clients before and after sessions. Anything can pass through, anything can stick on. That's why I highly recommend that if you are doing any spiritual work, that you work on yourself, because entities and negative energy really attaches to wounds, energetic wounds, emotional wounds. And when you're wounded, let's say you're hurt from a breakup and you're drinking, it's 2 a.m. and you're walking the streets crying, like, you are attracting negative entities to attach to you because your soul is so sad and your physical body is so weak that you create an opening for them to follow you home. Now, I'm sharing this not for you to be afraid. I honestly don't want to talk about any of this very dark negative energy on my channel, but this is for awareness. I have received some feedback and also just asking shamanic masters that I respect and know well what's next, is that I was informed that I need a shamanic master. And when I tuned into myself to ask what I needed that for, it was for me to advance. It's to also learn a little bit more about my traditional cultural practices that master shamans are supposed to do. So I started trying to tune into that, and I was told that I would dream about it. So I had received messages, and when I reached out, it was either they didn't have capacity or they lived in a different stage. I only reached out to two, but to me, those were the only two that I felt really confident, like pulled to. And I started to get into my head. I started to think that I was doing something wrong. Started to believe I was doing something wrong, and I started tuning in less and less spiritually and distracting myself with life and losing the balance that I try to achieve all the time, which is some time with my physical self, some time with my spiritual self, grounding my emotional self, and just like having a balance overall so that my spirit is very energetically grounded, but also at peace so that I can do my work and also be my most happiest self. Now, I'm here today to share all of this because you may be or you may have experienced something similar where you're supposed to do something and you're not doing it, and either you feel like it's not right or it's not the right time for you or the other person, or you can't find the person that you keep being told that you're supposed to find to help you, right? So then you start feeling stuck. Well, I want to let you know that if you're trying, you are doing your best, and that's all you need to do. You are not doing anything wrong. And I truly believe at the bottom of my heart that if I was meant to actually have a Hmong shamanic teacher right now, that it would have happened. Either I need to work on something else, or they need to work on something else, or there must be something going on that, like, now is just not the right time. That's what I'm going to choose to believe, because I know that I'm trying, I know that I'm open to receive, and I know that I want to do this. I know that I'm committed to my path. I really sat down with myself and regrounded myself. I try to connect to my future and I can see myself again, because for a moment I couldn't. It was like I could not tune in to myself anymore because I was so in my mind thinking that I need this person to continue, but I don't. I just need myself. I just need myself to show up, just like you just need yourself to show up. I'm still doing the work that I need to do to become the best version of myself in all ways. I just know in my heart that, like, I have a trajectory that I am going to continue to be on for the rest of my life. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm going to always want to be the best version of myself. If I continue to work on that, then I will continue to advance on my spiritual journey. It's all tied together. So You will be okay. And if you have questions or you feel overwhelmed, feel free to email me. I'm here to support you. You're not alone. Continue to have faith. If you aren't sure if you need to take a break or not, if you're feeling lost with a religious belief or something as well, just know that you can talk to yourself to reground yourself. And as you talk to yourself, the words will come to you. So here's an example. When I didn't know what was going on, I just sat with myself and I started with telling myself, Wendy, you are doing great. And as I talk to myself, and when I close my eyes and I start saying these words, then the answers flow to me without me trying. I'm not even thinking anymore. It just flows. And that is your spirit connecting to you and giving you the messages that you need. So just allow the words to come through and you will get what you need to hear to ground yourself. Don't worry about doing the right or the wrong thing. You will know what to do next. And if you feel like you're unsure, I recommend that you journal. Journaling will get everything that's in your mind out. And as you write things down, if you take the time to look back or reflect on it, you will see the messages and the steps or the actions that you need to take. It's all inside you already. You just actually need to bring it out, whether by speaking it or writing it. It will be revealed to you and you will be guided to do what you need to do. If you take a step and you feel or it is shown to you in some way that it was the incorrect step, don't even worry. You will be redirected. We are all guided, protected, and supported. There is no wrong step. You will make it to where you need to go when the time is right and when you are fully ready.